If you followed my previous episodes, you probably remember that I got a part-time offer from the same company who laid me off, right? Having experienced a layoff from this company before, I honestly couldn't say that I looked much forward to this offer. I knew this position wasn't permanent, so I approached this new role with a predetermined mindset. Just do the minimum and get by. I wasn't going to put in the same amount of passion and excitement I had when I first started working here. This job, in many ways, was just a temporary remedy for my visa situation. I decided to continue looking for full-time opportunities elsewhere while working here. At one point, I even thought, heck, if I landed a full-time job before my official start date, maybe I wouldn't even need to show up. While time passed waiting for my first official day, I kept applying for full-time positions, only to be met with rejection emails almost every day. It was a harsh reminder of the world outside my temporary safety net. And then the day came when my official start date was announced. There I was, on a chilly Thursday morning, hopping into my car and driving toward the high school. Yes, the position was a success coach at a high school. I got there 30 minutes early. You never want to be late for work, especially on your first day. I had anticipated that parking would be bad, so I allowed enough time to find a spot, only to realize it was even worse than I had imagined after circulating around the blocks for a good 20 minutes and finally finding a space some distance away from the school. That was not a pleasant start, but at least I got an idea of how much time I would need to find parking in the future. I arrived at the entrance of the high school, lifting my heavy, weighted feet as I climbed the staircase. Honestly, after months of being a shut-in, sending applications, doom posting myself as a good-for-nothing loser because of all these rejections, and isolating myself from any social interactions, it was intimidating to step back into a real workplace and start meeting people again. But as I was waiting at campus security for one of the team members to pick me up, I got an email from my direct supervisor expressing her warmest welcome, clear directions of what to expect on the first day with a sense of humor, and notifying me of her absence due to illness. The support from the team and willingness to help immediately eased the anxiety off my shoulders. It reminded me that even after setbacks, new beginnings can still feel promising, even for the slightest moment. I know I won't be staying in this position for long. I know working at a high school is not what defines my career. But at least, this is a role that allows me to temporarily not worry about my visa situation. Having known my circumstances, my visa restrictions, and how my future goals don't fully align with this job prior to hiring me, I guess I do owe them a big thanks for having me back on the team. My listeners, where are you at now in terms of your long-term goals? How are you feeling with your current job or job hunting? I'd love to hear your story. If this resonates with you, feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. We will sail through this together. Thank you for listening. I will see you in the next episode.